What's up? I'm Mike, N2MAK, and I got a trunk full of junk, as you can see. It's a January VHF contest. Leave no band behind and leave no gear behind. I think I brought it all with me. I'm at my first stop. Let me show you what I'm working with here. All right, it's windy, so I'll be quick. You see the cones, I got some spots marked off. I'm working with just verticals right now, primarily for simplicity. So got two N9TAX Slim Jims. The one over here, which is on the Soda Beams Tactical 7000 HDS mast. This is for 1.25 meters. And then the one over here, which is on the MFJ 33-foot mast. That's for 2 meters and 70 centimeters. So we get some good elevation there. I got a triple mag mount with a telescoping whip that's set for a quarter wave on 6 meters. And then the final two bands here, we've got the ICOM ID1 set up, and then I got a loop Yagi for that. And then I got the Alinco G29 for 900 megahertz, and I got a Yagi for that. This is just 3 watts, but it's like 14 or 15 dBi gain there, so that's more like 40-ish watts ERP. This is 10 watts, and that's, again, another 14 or so dBi gain, so I mean, you're looking like over 100 watts ERP on 23 centimeters. Then the other radios, let's get back in here. We've got, whoa, doing it live, folks. It's a TYT mobile 9000D. That's set up, or that is for a monoband on 1.25 meters. I got the ICOM ID 880H. It's a mobile 50 watts for 2 meters, 70 centimeters. And then the 7300 will do 6 meters. All right, I want to get on the air. It's been a much longer setup than I expected, and I got even more antennas in gear. But it's like just over 20 degrees out. It's windy, it's cold, and I got people ready to hunt me. So let's get on the air and make some contacts. 35 contacts in the log. That's the good news. The bad news is it's cold, and I gotta take everything down. And as you can see, there's even more than what started. So let me show you what I had to set up here and explain why. Cross polarization does matter, so I had to add a couple other antennas into the mix. So let me show you. This is a 6 meter dipole, just made out of speaker wire and a BNC binding post. Just using some PVC and Amazon Basics speaker stand. I'll leave links below. These things are awesome. They're like 20 bucks. Or 20 to 30, but they fit 3/4 inch PVC perfect, and so it's real good to make a nice quick setup. And you can even fit, actually, and I've showed in some videos, in addition to the PVC, you can fit smaller masts like the carbon beams or the carbon beams, the carbon 6 by Soda Beams, or the POTA 20. Those fit in here, and you can provide both a base, but actually get the antenna up a few feet more. Let's go over here, and you'll see another one of the speaker stands. There it is. That's the Elk dual band log periodic for 2 meters and 70 centimeters. That I ended up hooking up to, see if you can see it in there. There's the ICOM 705. And instead of using, and I made some contacts on the quarter wave vertical, but it was much better going horizontal. So very chaotic setup. Wires and radios everywhere. And now I got to pack it up and head to the next park. But let's see how quick this goes and how quick I can get set up at the next park. Stay tuned. All right, we made it to the second park, Rush Oak Openings. I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but I started off in the Erie Canalway National Heritage Corridor. So now at Rush Oak Openings, and let me show you what I'm working with here. This is a parking area, kind of parallel to the road that was just put in not too long ago, along with that kiosk over there. We got the 6-meter speaker wire dipole. This is going broadside north-south right now. We'll start off that way. Then I got the 1.25 meter and then the 2 meter 70 centimeter Slim Jims from N9 TAX. That utility line, they just put that in about a year ago, which really stinks because I used to like to do late shifts here and use 40 meter dipole or off center fed dipole, but with the line right there, you cannot get the mass up too high, and it's even too low to use the 17-foot whip safely. So on HF, kind of limited to ham sticks unless I hike in. But there we got the elk again with the Amazon speaker stand, and yeah, that's about it. Let's get on the air and give it a shot. All right, that'll do it. It's starting to get dark. Sun's going down, and got to get packed up, unfortunately. It's unlike the last park. I can't just jam everything in the car knowing that I'm going to deploy it again in just a few minutes. This stop was just like 5-10 minutes down the road from the other park, so it worked out convenient, but not the best, as you can see. This is not the best location for a VHF contest, given all the trees and everything, and you got power lines all around, but and not really any elevation or line of sight, but still had fun. Got 20-something contacts in the log here. I'll at some point, when I get my score and my logs all sorted out, I'll put a graphic or something on screen showing how many QSOs on what bands and points and stuff. But yeah, I'll do that, and the car's going to go by in a second, so I'll let them go, and I'll be back to give you some final thoughts. It's the disadvantage of being right next to the road. The noise from cars going by can be loud, whether you're making videos or on the radio or whatnot. But I had fun. I was not planning to rove. I was going to do a single op portable, which had been QRP just from a single portable location. I'm learning that I think I like that the best, because I don't have the best setup for roving. I've done roves a couple times, and you can see the kind of makeshift stands and masts and everything and antennas. It's not the best setup for it, but like I said, I had fun. I knew a couple people who were going to rove that could not this weekend, and so I wanted to try to hand out points to some of the other guys doing the contest that are real serious about it and stuff. So, but other than, kind of learning what I like a lot and what I probably plan to do next time, had a couple interesting things. I realized when I set up the dipole at the last park, my SWR was like off the chart. I messed around, tried the connectors. Turned out when I swapped out adapters, because there's a BNC binding post, so there's a BNC to SO239. Oh, getting tongue-tied. It's freezing. But swapped out the adapter and it worked fine. So there's a good lesson there. Always make sure you got extra things. Extra adapters, extra coax and stuff like that. But I'm having trouble with the 23 centimeter radio, the ICOM ID. Well, it might not actually be the radio, it might be the antenna, because I wasn't making any contacts on that today. And then I was using the Alinco G7, which is just 1 watt. But I've still made contacts on that before. Again, it's the antenna, and it's a Loop Yagi 14 dB gain, I believe. But I was striking out with that. It seemed to be working the other day when I was testing things out. But I don't know. I mess around. Maybe there's some issues with the coax, or maybe there's a setting. I don't know. But I use 2 different types of coax. I use 2 different radios. So the only thing I think of is maybe there's something off with the antenna I'll have to toy with. But anyway, it's always a learning experience when you operate portable. Doesn't matter if it's POTA, SOTA, contests, or whatever. That's one of the fun things about operating portable. There's always opportunities to learn. So, You didn't see a lot of QSOs because I'm so busy working multiple bands. It's kind of chaotic and difficult to film this stuff. But I had fun, and hopefully it encourages you to get out and try the high bands and stuff. I have a lot of fun doing it. Like I say, leave no band behind. I'm Mike, N2MAK. Thanks for watching. 7-3.